We're here at John O'Quinn Field. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me, Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. And the Cyclones headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Houston's offense will take the field first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Moving the pocket, it's Hickman. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's a return from midfield. And they'll stop him right there on the return. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
2nd down to the air. Buying time to his right. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Turns it upfield. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cyclones! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Let's talk for a second about Houston. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Traylor. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Selling the fake. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Hickman. Rush right in his face. Breaks loose. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Houston wants to play fast.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back, he runs it and takes off. Too much pressure, he can run it and run away from guys and take off. So, nice third down conversion by the quarterback.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the RPO got it. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
I like that play call there. Third and short, QB goes under center. You got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. They give it to him again. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Wants to go up top on second down. Stepping to the right. He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Sets his feet. It's Woodhead. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Could have made it 4th and 30. Why'd you decline it?
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Gives it. They put the brakes on him.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! Past the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown!
Oh.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here's the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Cyclones are facing 3rd and inches. Making the adjustment. Pushes ahead. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Makes the
Up the
catch.
field.
It's McKinnon.
Up the field.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback will keep it. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Left side is shot. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just 1 step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
He'll pull it down and run. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cyclones, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back's got it on the screen. Touchdown, Iowa State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wideout. from the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to pass. It's Hickman. Hauls it in. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out wide left, it's Traylor. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh center down's going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. To the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. His quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Defense might bring the house here. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gonna try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Wants to throw one first. Back's got it on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Delayed give. It's McKinnon. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take a shot.
Oh, you didn't throw it well.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Just enough time for one final
I could
play
do what
of
I
the half.
wanted, but it did not do it.
Looking for a man. It's Hickman. Gonna take a shot. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot.
Why'd that never get no meter?
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads
Maybe I don't have
headed into the
meters
locker
tomorrow.
room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 7 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's the Hawkeyes, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The victory closes the chapter on a 5-7 regular season. Disappointing, but those seniors go out with a victory. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Caught up with the Cyclones head coach coming out of the locker room. He said, "This is on us. We have got to do a better job getting our wideout the ball. As you know, he is such a big play threat in the Heisman conversation, and this is a big stage for him to showcase his talent. But they just haven't gotten him the ball yet." He said, "We have to do a better job with the play calling. I'll keep you posted in the third how they get him involved in this game." Guys?
Okay, Holly. Straight ahead, it's McKinnon. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Second down, gonna throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Burrowing for yardage. At midfield, he's got room. Gashing the D on the right. He's at the touchdown, Cyclones. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. There's no question this team is reeling, down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Back to pass, it's Hickman. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll keep it on the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. Maybe some room here. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And how about that?
I like how it subs players out on hurry up, like it just glitches them
line
out.
of scrimmage for some tempo.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Turns it loose deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting to throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Cyclone sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. Crosses the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning on the Jets. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Back to pass, it's Hickman. The throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hand off from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to pass. Right side, it's Traylor. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Powers inside. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to make one miss. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's McKinnon.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Drops back on 1st down. Still looking. He'll get rid of it. Left side, it's Knowles. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
See out my quarterback.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Makes the grab, it down immediately. He picks up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Extending the play. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The run inside. It's McKinnon. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got them right where you want them. You got them backed up. Got to make them make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To throw, it's Hickman. Right down the middle. Found a seam. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Need. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. They'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the back. Might have a chance. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Red pass, it's complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Long way to go on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop it for no gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Running inside. It's Beal. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's a tough thing to do, man. Get this guy on the ground. You've already seen it. He's got a rushing touchdown in this football game. Down here in the red zone, you know his feet are going to be a big part of the offense. The defense was ready, and they get the sack.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the missed
Was
field
the wind
goal,
that bad? I didn't even look.
Could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. Houston going up tempo.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Finds us back in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Using his feet. Got the first down himself. There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Drops back. It's Hickman. Fires to the end zone. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Looking to the end zone. Out wide right, it's Traylor. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The Cougars trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
A run for the quarterback. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Woodhead. Escapes the pressure going right. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. He'll take it himself. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.